So, welcome back to the shop. So, get the Toyota 4x4 in. We're going to fix the fuel lines first before we get to the back, because we got to empty the box, move some shit around still, pull the other frame out, because now I know how bad this whole back half of this frame is. So, let me get the old fuel drained out of this, because it's got water in it. And then we'll put fresh fuel in it, finish the lines, because it's just a return line and one other little spot over here. And just needs new clamps. The clamps broke, so I'm just going to dump the fuel. And then we'll get this with new fuel and get it started. Alright, got the fuel line hooked up. Oh, we got a leak in a different spot. There's the other leak. We'll have to fix that one as well. Guess we'll just cut the line there and redo it. But definitely is milky. So we'll let this fill up and we'll get that fixed at the same time. So we're gonna have to see if we got enough rubber line. This is like about to here right now. Probably gonna have to fill that a couple times. I think I got a good couple gallons in the tank still. We got a cup to collect that piece. And then the other spot is here and here. Frame damage starts from here at the cross member, just behind the 4-wheel drive case, so we'll be cutting from here all the way over to yonder and out. So, in the meantime, fuel system, we'll get this cleaned and repatched up. Hopefully I got some rubber line laying around. No, I know I got steel line, so I can bridge the gap longer with steel. It'll be a temporary fix for now. Alright, so we got the fuel line fixed, I think. We got fuel in it. Oh, let's see if we got any leaks. Oh, we got a leak up there. Everybody else has stopped leaking. So I guess that's the next one we'll have to fix. That one. Alright, so we got the leaking to stop. We replaced that line, shortened everything up. So maybe we'll start now. So let's see if we can get this started. got it started finally. A little bit more fuel leak. But I take this stupid thing out. And it looks like this was like a secondary filter something. So yeah, fuck that thing. Cut that out. Woo! So we'll let her warm up for a little bit before we take her out. Unload what we got in the back and clean the bed so we can back it back in and start with the frame. Right, time to go for a ride. I gotta close that window. So that will be all. Made it down to the field. I will get unloaded and we'll see if it makes it back out of the field. Alright, all unloaded. Time to go. Definitely got a lot of work to do on this, so until next time, we're getting rid of the box and doing the frame and bringing the other piece in and stuff. So we got it running, just need to make it run better. So we are getting there, a little bit at a time. Alright, so we've been sitting for a little bit. Noticed that I forgot to put the fuel cap back on, so I found another one. So I'll have to grab that from down in the field when we go back down. Seriously, Hippo? Like, she's right underneath my feet all the time. So we're gonna take it back out. We got the mount up there on top of the truck. We're gonna go through the trails and see if it will make it through the trails like the T100 does. And if it doesn't, well, then we'll upgrade the axles and shit and tune what we need to tune, because this motor's obviously underpowered, so we got some work with that and the transmission and stuff. So I mean, the biggest problem is like from the cab corner all the way back, both sides of the frame rail are garbage. So we got the box cleaned out finally, besides the gas tank, because we need that. So we're gonna mount the camera up top and we're gonna go back out and do a little bit of cruising. So here we go. made it through the sections I wanted it to, even though tires are kind of wee. But doing pretty good. The frame's not doing very good, but less mud flap on this side. Starting to run a little bit better. We'll finish the exhaust later. Taillights came on finally. I don't know why. That all needs to be rewired. Probably do some spark plugs and air cleaner. Definitely gonna have to do that fuel filter. We got rid of that other one, what was in the line. I don't know why that was in there. Order that fuel filter for it because it needs it for this side. We'll get plugs, and then anything else, we'll go through the sensors and shit. But doing pretty good so far. I'm just can't decide if I want to straight axle this or leave it independent when I decide to do the back half, because I'm not full link the back half. If I'm going to 4-link it, might as well do straight axles, throw the samurai axles underneath it. Let's have some fun. I mean, low gear, she's definitely going to be a trail rig. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Go get some firewood, shit like that. We'll see. Okay, let's assess damage. Right off the bat, looks like secondary on main leaf spring on the upper is broke, so it's hanging on by just a half loop right now to keep it in place, and the bump shop sackle on the leaf spring. I mean, the frame's kind of holding up decently for how bad, I mean, this frame is. I only have a couple of bolts to take off from the box, so that's cool. Yeah, the side, I can see that side from there. Let's see. Not much left of this hanging bracket. It's just kind of smushed into place. Not really holding on to the bracket tree. Yep. That side's crushed. Let's see the other side. Oh. Yep, that side just is crushed. I barely held on to it. Part of the exhaust. Of course, there's no muffler, so we gotta do that. Well, this leaf spring's not broke from what we can tell, but that means either way, that side's broke. That means we gotta replace this side. So we'll probably 4-link it. So the next question is, because these are 75s on 16s, so do we go to a 38 or do we go to a 33 on these and do a small lift on this, because I can only lift it so far with the torsion bars, and if not, we're going with the straight axles. End of story. But you know what, leave it in the comments. What do you guys think I should do with this trail rig, firewood recovery truck? 39s, no, let me say 28s or 29s or 33s, because I don't want to go any bigger than 33s on this, just because of the gear ratio, because I think the Samurai axles will be the same gear ratio as this particular Toyota truck, because it's the 6-lug pattern, but they're the same style 4-wheel drive hubs and quick change rear end as the Samurai has. It's just that it's a 5 lug for the same 5-on-5 bolt pattern instead of this 6 bolt pattern. So leave it in the comments what you guys think, and then we'll go from there. So for right now, I got the box all cleaned out. I'll let this wood dry out now, because what I want to do is, because the gas tank sits here, not the right tank for it. I might have a smaller tank I can use, but when I do this back half, I want to move the box back a little bit, have the gas tank in between the box and the cab, and then have a whole like storage system behind here to keep the tank protected, so I can put like my chainsaw fuel and chainsaw and stuff in and go out to the woods, you know, whatever I decide to do with this. It's a nice little like metal box, what's wooden inside. It's not like the other Toyota truck what I have in the back there. That's going to be next after we do this one. Besides the mini little backhoe, because I got the new motor for it. But we'll let this dry out, and next one we'll be tearing it apart.